Got ourselves Amori over for the team 1. Ready to go. We got Buka, we got Faisal, Kobri, and Sabo gonna be first up versus Leo. These two have been dueling each other back and forth, and every time, man, it's gotten so close. Sabo shrinking out. He's got double stone with his silence. Leo just trying to see if he can back away while Sabo has got the most amount of cooldowns rolling, the minus Ascendance, so he still has an ace in his back pocket. The Sabo trying to catch up a little bit of healing himself really quickly. Leo trying to see if he can just slow the man down as best as possible, dropping down the totem outside of Death and Decay. Sunder, if he down some double stun totem, that would be amazing right about now. But Leo is able to play super defensively here and just back up away from Sabo. The Sabo, I think, he just needs to get himself a full stun lock with Ascendance on Leo. That's the only way he does it. He also needs to find a way to pre-burrow potentially. Lasso onto Leo. He's got a stun out of him really early, so now he can potentially do a proper stun totem. This could be really good. Roots around the corner. All these totems, there's going to be stun out of Sabo. Sabo may just need to go burrow. He's backing up away. If anything, he knows that Leo does have a very kind of like a visible, very expectant, like haymaker of a stun. You could see that thing from a mile away. You can see that thing coming at you. Whenever he drops down the big Remorseless Winter, try to see if he can drop down stun totem. Does not lock him down as he actually focuses it down to eliminate it. Sabo could also just go in, just as soon as he gets on top of Leo, root him, Ascendance, and just go. Just have a proper go. He's just trying to see if he can get himself some kind of a go set up. He's trying to see if he can ramp up his totem. He's actually focusing down the totem. I don't ever see people just focusing a totem down, but it does quite a bit of damage though. Oh, Flame Strike. It is quite a bit good actually. And Leo's by himself all the time. He's got himself proper stun. Sabo better be careful. Stun has a knockback. Second stun is available off the sounds. Burrow down to try to see if he can deny the stun. Try to see if he can back away. Knock it up. Leo for a second. Full ascend is available. Actually, not ascend. That's just full bloodless. Made it to ascend right now. Try to see if he can live. Oh my god, your health. Leo just did so much damage there in just a quick second. And Amori does not want to give this guy a chance whatsoever. He's got them back-to-back pistol whips over and over. Quick disarm. Leo with a slow. The Rogue has grapples though, so he can always just stay on top of you the entire game. Killing spree? Or just ambushes? Just ambushes actually. Just try to see if he can stay on top of Leo as best as he can. Those grapples are huge. He can do 4 of those back to back, man. And Leo just uses the Death and Decay just to slow him down as much as possible. That is a wild. What was that hand at the end versus Sabo, by the way? Was that like a Battle Master streak that fell off and you got a fat crit? That's why it looks so good? Because it looked like he just got so much damage on the guy out of nowhere. Amori locking down Leo for a second. Quick gouge for just a moment. Knows there's going to be a ramp up with Remorseless Winter. Might be looking for a trinket. That is a lockdown by Leo. But the question is, does he have cooldowns? He technically has some. Cloak for Amori. And as long as a rogue, he actually got a lot of survivability being Outlaw and constant pressure, constant damage that Leo can't really deal with. He wants to see if he can back away. Amori's the one actually going for a bit of a reset. He's got himself a drone rush, everything available, full cooldowns are up, everything is going, and Leo just needs to find a way to stop this rogue and play disarm for just a second, trying to slow him down, but the man he just grapple over, getting the shot to lock him is just lights right now. Nothing he can do. He just shaves off your health bar little by little with those sinister strikes. Romari immediate trick versus Amori, locking him down in a full stun. The rogue does have advantage. Oh my god, this is so much damage. With that hammer, everything is down. Without a cheat death, yeah, even cheat death sometimes doesn't even proc anyway. So I don't even know if that would have let him live either. Fastly able to at least set up here versus Romaro. Romaro did not, he did actually have to commit quite a bit. Never mind, he did have to trinket. He did trinket versus a rogue, so now he won't have that versus Facile. So he may just end up playing the pillar game the entire time here, honestly. He might just have to. He might just have to. I don't know if Facile can like try to see if he can bait him away from the pillar and then port as soon as he comes out. He just needs to get Romaro like waddling towards him. But he does only have hammer damage. He doesn't have the survivability of a Herald of the Sun. So eventually he is going to take some damage behind the pillar. Especially if Facile just get himself new pets. He got himself a new one. There it is. Charges in. Eventually, he is going to go down on health, dampening and all that. Facile trying to see if he can close the gap, maybe to get Romaro to poke from around the pillar. If anything, he should be sending in those gloom. What is it? The gloom fiends as well. So Felguard's gloom fiend, all of those guys. Or is it gloom fiend? Gloomhound. That's what it is. A gloomhound. Lay Lord. What is his name? Fellord? It is Fellord. Mortal Coil got himself a setup with demons. Potentially, if you get yourself a Gloomhound on top of it, got himself the Gloomhound with a port. Tyrant to follow. Romaro has to respawn port right after. Even if he goes behind the pillar, that's a lot of damage he's going to take. Those one of those pets might just be a bubble here. All lay on hands. Shield of Menace is going to help a little. Blind on these pets. Literally just trying to control these pets. Not the worst, honestly. Not the worst move. Stun onto Facile. Does have a trinket. Trying to go for a bit of casting. All these pets getting stun locked with a layer, with a Wake of Ashes. Still under a ton of pressure. Romaro could still go down either way though. Fear off of this does himself a bubble. Facile if you got him a port. He does have a port, but not a lot of ways to really survive this without having to burn through his cooldowns right now. And as long as he can get himself another set of demons onto Romaro doesn't have a lot to really work with here. Got himself Blessing of Sanctum for a second, which is massive. Gloomhound around the pillar. And eventually the Gloomhound and Felguard, I think, would do enough damage to really force pressure into Romaro. Just on the road. He's having to burn his Word of Glories back to back. But look, the amount of healing this man can do to himself is very, very limited. Very limited. That's a Spell Warden. All the pets get stunned. Layer in hands, lock it down Facile for a second. But all those pets will ramp up for Facile. If he can just get himself another Tyrant, I think it's just over. Romaro was able to close that gap. I think Facile maybe playing that one super safe might have been the play, but I don't blame any Warlock for just wanting to come in, try to see if he can end the duel, because you do want to get Romaro from behind the pillar. But I think all you can do in that situation is just send your Felguard and summon a new one when it's down. Keep sending it out the the Gloom Hounds at the guy, and then push in with a Mortal Coil, send in more pets, drop a Tyrant, back away, and just let those pets just kind of savage the guy, maul him in the back. Just force him to play super defensive and just make him play, waste his cooldowns there the entire time. But for Amari, I don't think he's going to leave the pillar again. Now that he doesn't have a bubble, he has himself Spell Warden, maybe Lanians later. I guess Cobra. Yeah, Cobra's giving this man a proper honor duel though. Look at this guy. Being super honorable, being super wholesome here. I don't know if Romaro would give you that honor duel though. Actually, no, Romaro have given honor duels before. So no. I think it's respect shows respect. So if the Cataclysm around the corner, always connect. Always connect. So close. Setting out the pet around the corner. If you can set the pet and Succubus CM away from the pillar, that'll be optimal. That'll be perfect. Closing the gap, goes up for a stun. Immediate trick for Cobra. Does catch him in the Succubus CC really quickly. Infernal did drop in, but it doesn't quite stun Romaro. Dropping a stun around the corner with a couple ports. Romaro staying in with a big immunity to magic damage. Cobra might just want to go for a big port and just stay away while the immune is up. Because for Romaro, he's only has certain answers against fewer magic damage of Cobra. Does catch him in a blind as he goes in for a port. That is perfect. Still able to drop down a big hammer, wall out for Cobra to make sure he can't get interrupted. Bolt one, another fear to lock him down. Does he have another bolt to follow? Does have another bolt. That's going to be a blessing of sake for a second to stop these fears for a moment. Stunner Cobra does not have an answer here. Succubus can't even stop him either. Big hammer comes down. Wake of Ashes stopping the Succubus is so good for Romaro right now. For Cobra gets so important last second, but what can he do in this situation? He got himself reflect, but yeah, there's just nothing. Absolutely nothing you can do. That Mortal Coil does have travel time, so instant damage from Romaro is going to take him out. And Buka Lemon literally is the last one left. Is Romaro going in for like a full 1v4? Not 1v5? Maybe. Actually, very possible. Is that Terramore Tabard? Very yellow. Like the whole mog. I'm not a big fan of the Paladin set, by the way. Those shoulders specifically. Yeah, the whole like... What is it? Throne of Thunder set? I don't know why. It just... Big light bulbs. I just don't think it really screams Paladin super well. Especially that helm. So I'm kind of glad you're doing a different helm there this time around. But he's giving him a proper chance here. Bukik does have a bubble coming back up. Layer Hands is available. No Bop or Spell Warden. So it really comes down to whether he can push on here. Screams Electrician. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that whole light bulb look, man. I just never liked it. I never enjoyed that set. Like every other set from Mob for Pally, excellent. Big hammers down. Barumaro onto Buka Lemon. Gets the man's health super low. Forces the Lay on Hands out of him really early. As Maro's health is also dropping low. I don't know if he's got a Lay on Hands of his own. Does have a Lay on Hands, so he's able to continue the pressure. And he has the cooldown advantage and the health advantage versus Buka Lemon. Because Buka is going to have to pop a bubble here. Popping the bubble really early before his health gets super low. Romaro backing up out of there, trying to hold on to his bubble until a little bit later. Blessing a Sink, which is so perfect for him to be able to get out of that stun, able to lock down Buka. More hammers coming down, trying to go for a blind, but it doesn't matter. Just continue to hammer him down with 4 kills under his belt. Well done. Well done. Let's see if we can get ourselves another go in here, boys. If you still got 5 for either team, Cobra and Plush, let me know. We'll send it again. Otherwise, we'll call it.